So, Action Henk, indie platformer, momentum-based, classic stuff. You know what to expect. So yeah, before I start, if you want to donate, try to make me do really hard skips and probably fail them, go ahead. I'm up for the challenge. But yeah. Gotta reset my medals just in case. So I'm ready to go. I'll just get started. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go. I just skipped the cutscene there, where you find out the really important plot. This is Henk. He's a washed up 90s Sonic games also. But the key thing about this game is when you're going through the levels, you need to make sure the most important thing is transitioning between directions, surfaces, heights, stuff like that. So I'll say that again. I think so. Save in the next level. Loop. That's a loop. I'll explain those later. There's a lot of those. Okay. You missed the lore? Oh man. Okay, real quick. Action Henk, washed up 90s action figure. Dr. Kenton, he stole his trophy. He has to get it back. Boom. That's all good. It's a pretty, I guess, visually self-explanatory game. It's not too much crazy going on behind the scenes. So, momentum. Starting off here, these are the easy levels, so it's more about just going fast however I can through a pretty simple layout. But throughout the whole game, you're gonna have to get better and better at managing momentum and speed and transferring directions without losing speed. This is a skip. I might get the skip. I got the skip. Okay. Cool. So yeah, any way that we need to keep our speed up and, you know, resist the force of friction, we gotta do it. So yeah, those last 5 levels were the main levels of the batch. So each batch of levels contains 7 levels. 5 main, you know, just get to the end levels with some ghosts that you can beat. And then the character challenge and the character bonus. So challenges are you just going, racing an opponent, another action figure or skin variant, beat it in a certain time limit. The bonuses are get the coins all within a certain time limit, and they're also heavily routing based. So I'm not doing the fastest route, but I'm doing the most consistent fast route. I'd probably get like a 20-50. Good enough. But yeah, that's the first batch down. 7 levels. That is 100%. Every level in the game. This is throttle wide open? Yeah. Second batch of levels in the game. Not that much harder than the first batch, but there's a little bit more back and forth sections, so we have to transfer back and forth and keep speed. Or not. Who knows what'll happen. I should also explain, there's only like, you know, like 3 buttons. Jump, slide, directions, and something that'll show up in a few batches that I'll wait to explain, because it'll be cool. So yeah, we're sliding. Okay, this is the fun stuff. Deeper mechanics. Here we go. The game has a soft speed cap, but really there's no speed cap. And what I mean by that is when you're running, you have a max speed. You don't while you're sliding. So if you go above the soft speed cap while you're running, you'll get pulled back down to that soft speed cap, and that's not bad. That's not good. That's pretty bad. So you need to be above that speed cap for a lot of stress to work and a lot of skips, and to just, you know, go fast. So we will do. There's a couple things we can do actually. So if you see a long flat section, yes, you can get insanely fast, so fast that you can go through walls using editor glitches, but I can't really show that off this run. I don't have the maps or files, so but it's crazy stuff. So to avoid getting pulled back down that speed cap, this should be good. Yeah, you can do a couple things like momentum hopping. If you're on a flat surface and you're just going for a while, the less time you're spending on the ground, the less friction is applied to you. Of course, there is still some friction from air, you know, but being on the ground slows you down a lot, especially if you're above the speed cap. I guess the soft speed wall, whatever you want to call it. So that's one thing, and just sliding is the other thing. You know, in most situations, if you're sliding up like a hill, you're obviously going to lose speed most of the time. Almost every time. Very few exceptions. So, you know, sliding's pretty good. Right. But this should be good. And I haven't explained the other, I guess, caveat to the 100% category. The medal system. So there's 4 medals: bronze, silver, gold, not platinum, rainbow, all ascending. So, you know, bronze gives 1 medal total and rainbow gives 4. So we need to collect all medals. We need to beat the hardest ghost time on each of the main 5 levels. And if we don't get that time, we have to do the level over again and try to get it again. So this is by far the hardest category of this game to run, because consistently getting rainbow times is not too easy all the time. I think I've gotten all rainbows so far. Pretty sure. Oof. But yeah, this is, I should mention, the first couple batches of levels are all in this kids' room environment with different, like, you know, ambiance, maybe. Different themes, but all in the kids' room. It'll be like that until the 5th, after the 5th level batch. So this allows a cool skip also. Anyone can do at home. All you gotta do is keep a decent amount of speed and then just jump over here. Saves like a second and a half to 3 seconds, depending. It's also an easy rainbow if you do a skip. So if you want a rainbow and you don't have any, you know where to go. I'm gonna try this strat. It might fail. It might fail. Okay, I think we're good. Agree, thumbs up. Okay. Good. Also, you might notice there's a little thing you might see in the middle of the screen. Every time I pass one of the checkpoints, they kind of explode when you go by them. you'll see a little either green or red text saying like plus this or minus this time. I'm gonna reset. It was a really bad jump out. And I use that to gauge whether or not I can actually beat the level in the rainbow time. Oh, no. If the camera goes low there, you're guaranteed to fall in there. Because you mess something up. But now we get to hear more of the song, because we don't usually. Okay. Shoutouts to Peens. I'm just gonna, hopefully I don't miss that. Oh, that was risky. Okay. That last jump is hard. And if you mess it up and get a gold medal and you don't get rainbow, you're just 35 seconds down the drain. So that's cool. This is the introduction of the Neil character too. It's got a lot of cool costumes and he's pretty fun to play with. But I stick with Henk for the most part. In the bonus levels, you don't have a choice about what character you're using. It's just whatever one is, you know, that they say. But I'm using the default Henk skin right now. Okay. I'm not going to explain the thing I was about to explain because in 20 seconds I need to explain like a new mechanic. So let's wait. Enjoy the jams. Ooh, okay, still good. They do not control differently. Good. Forgot about that. Yeah. Hitboxes are all the same. The only thing that's different is the animations, and some of them have weirder animations than others. So, hookshot. Pretty neat, right? It's really basic hookshot. It looks kind of like a rope, but it's just a solid line. So once you hook, it's that distance until you let go of the hook button. And also, it's the source of pretty much the only glitch that we can use in the run. That was close. Called the hook jump. So if you start a hook on the ground, preferably a slide, usually gets better results. And then you... Oh god, not gonna make it. No, not gonna make it. And then you let go, or you don't let go, you release from the ground and then you jump midair. You can gain a lot of speed from that. And we can trivialize these rainbows. No! Pretty good. I thought about I just thought about the waffle iron video. As I was doing that hook. It was a really bad time for that. Okay, this one should get rainbow. Okay. That one's actually really close rainbow. I'm also just bad at that level, so... You know, we're good. It's over. Thank you for that. Yeah, you can get a lot of weird properties with hooks, too, like sliding on these populous tracks. Or not. You just get a lot of weird... There's a lot of weird little things that I could point out, but they only appear like once or twice in the run, so probably not going to. But this is a really good use of a hook jump. Do it at home. Impress people in multiplayer if you get it, which I can't. That one's really easy. There's a harder variant of that, but it's really inconsistent. Pretty much save it for IL grinding. Okay, let's see if I can make the hole. Make the gap. We're good. Never mind. Everything's fine. Ugh, good. Hooks are really tough to get the hang of in this game. I'm not excusing myself for how bad I'm doing. I'm just saying. Ooh, that was really tight. This one is going to be really tight. If I don't get this up... Okay, if I didn't get up there, I probably wouldn't get rainbow. Ooh, that's close. Okay. Gotta stay hydrated here. Shadows to water. Yeah, this game came out in 2015 and was in like early access and beta for about half a year before that, I think. I was never around there in that time. bought this game in 2016. Just got my wisdom teeth out. Was on painkillers and I bought like 6 indie games. It was a good time. Shout out to speedruns, yeah. Okay, this is a... Gotta try to go for the best strat here. And get really fast here. Never mind then. Okay, okay. Still good. Still fine. It was. I'm glad I did, because the game's good. The game's fun. Alright. Spooky times. This is the 5th batch in the game. Kentonese kind of taken over the room. He's kind of turned things upside down. The floor is literally lava now. Permanently. And yeah. Don't touch. So this is an interesting batch, because this is the only batch in like any percent and even all levels. They're one of 2 where you have to do the character challenge. So doing the character challenge at the end of this level pack set, I guess, unlocks the second half of the game, basically. And it'll make sense plot-wise once I skip the cutscene that'll explain it. But yeah, these levels are a lot harder. It's a lot more curves and loops, half loops and stuff like that. So it's a good time to explain. I'm doing a lot of little things around each level. So like you might see me doing a lot of jumps, you might see a lot of fire come out of my butt area from Henk, where he's sliding stuff. So obviously at the bottom of ramps you see me just really do jump outs like that. So that's just transferring the momentum horizontally and giving myself a little more even by jumping. But you have to do it at a certain point. If you do it too early, you'll kill a lot of your speed. If you do it too late, you'll just do a normal like momentum hop and you won't gain speed, but we won't lose it that much. So I'm gonna be, hopefully I do all those right, because some of them, if you mess them up, they'll kill the whole, not the whole run, but the whole run of that level. Okay. Okay, alright. Corners are not so good in this game. It's one of the few things that are a little interesting. I'm gonna try to get the skip here. 1 cycle? Okay. Nice. Good, that's 3 seconds saved. Don't usually get the 1 cycle. Should also mention that there's a lot of terms and stuff that I say that aren't exactly what you think. So like cycles aren't like, you know, something like moving back and forth like an enemy or something like that, or environment object. It's each like wall jumps back and forth, you know. So if I do 1 set of wall jumps, it's a 1 cycle. If I do 2, it's 2 cycle, and so on. So I might say stuff like that, and you might think like, what's the cycle he's talking about? But that's it. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so because we have so many medals already from getting the highest rank, we pretty much unlock everything else at the end of that. So what happened during that cutscene was we blew up the bridge of Bowser style, so Kentony fell into the lava, but it was also a huge explosion, so Henk unconsciously woke up, or floated and woke up at... Gonna do this back up here. Okay, good. And he woke up on a beach island area, which is where the next couple batches are going to take place. Except this one tricked you. So, this is an interesting part of the game. Christmas update, holiday update. Oh god, that's really bad. A couple years back, permanently added a new level batch into the game. So 7 new levels. So it's not like DLC or anything, or like, you know, it's just part of the game now. So we have to do it. And it's faster to do it at the end of the run, or at the last, menuing wise. But for our marathons, it's really kind of anticlimactic to do the really hard levels and then follow them up with this interesting Christmas area. Christmas Henk's Introduced. Thank you. To listen to that acapella song like 20 times. But yeah, so these were like levels that the developers didn't feel fit the field. They felt that it didn't fit the overall like feel of the game, so they didn't put them in. But they're like, you know, they're good enough, so let's give them a level pack, free. And it's like, oh, cool, thanks. So I waste a second and a half to go out of my way to menu here, so the run looks better in a marathon setting. So we end on the hardest levels now. So, okay, this might not work. There's a really slim chance I can still get the rainbow. So I'm gonna take it. Oh, come on. Okay. Yeah, I don't like playing it close. This level is bad. This is bumpers. You've seen them a couple times already, but whew boy. This level is just chocked full to the brim with bumpers. And it's a really tight rainbow too, so mistakes are really costly. I'm gonna go for skip. Nice. Didn't save that much time, but 0.3 might as well. Okay, this level has a skip that I can go for. I may. Ooh. Okay. Need to set up first. Okay, going for it. No! Okay. I'm not going for it. Oh, I jumped just too late. I say may, but you know I'm going for it. Gotta go for it again. Can't help it. Okay, got it. Tight. Oh, I got it. Nice. 17. That's a really nice time. I'm just gonna forget about the resets I did and say that was good. Yeah, the levels are really jagged and angular compared to the rest of the game, so it's a little bit different to get used to, but they're pretty fun. That was an interesting skip. I went early and then rode those boost pads backwards. It takes about 2 seconds, so it's worth. And I'm gonna try the really hard strat here to save a few seconds. Oh, got it. Okay. That saves one more back and forth cycle at the bottom there. It's not too hard, but it's not the most consistent thing. Okay, we're out of there. We're out of there. We're out. We're back to the main game. So, I just skipped another cutscene. Henk, disoriented, woke up on a beach. And now everyone's just chilling. And there's sharks. Shoutouts to True Bad Black Shark. The realist. That's really bad. Okay. This isn't so hot right now, so. But I can still get rainbow. The rainbow's not too hard in this level. The rainbows still aren't, like, overall for the most part, you know, too hard to get at this point. But still gotta, you know, play well. Alright, I'm going for the skip too. Lately my setup has been failing, so we'll see. I do a little extra thing there at the start, jump, to get speed. This might work. Nope. Ah. The idea here is a lot of skips in this game involves just skipping over a U ramp to avoid going like through it and down and around, you know. Saves us a surprising amount of time. Going for one more time. It's not gonna make it. Alright, screw it. We're not doing it. Skip's dead. This one is just precise as heck. Ooh, that's bad. This rainbow is also really tight if you don't go over the skip, so I'm not looking too hot. No, we're good. Yeah, we're good. This is the shortest non-challenger bonus level in the game. Just 10.5 seconds about. Where the ruck is at. Oh no. disconnected. I was trying to do 3 in loops there. In loops are just jumps that you do in loops, so like tap jumps. There we go, that's good enough. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to say it. Okay, this level is one of the fastest levels in the game in terms of speed, not like completion time, but if I do things right, you'll be seeing me going very fast. Okay. Oh nope. Oh no. Okay, not so good, but going kind of fast. Oh, that's annoying. Used to be good at this level. Good enough for Rainbow. Oh, that emote. Okay, I should also mention surfaces in this game have different properties. So like, you know, Hot Wheels and wood. Those are different surfaces, so they have different properties. Crazy. But not exactly intuitive at first. So the Hot Wheels tracks, skip here. Good. That's 3.5 seconds. Usually. They magnetize you to them, so like when you're doing curves and loops and stuff like that, you don't fly off. But wood only goes in like, you know, 45 degrees, flat, walls, stuff like that. It does not magnetize you to it, so, you know. I think wood has 22.5 degrees. I don't remember. I think it's only 8 degrees, 8 directions. I think so. We'll just say it is for now. Alright, here we go. This is a pretty short level, if done well. Yes, nice. Right, next batch. Have the right middle count. So in this batch, there's like 4 skips. One of them I will only try if I see some good emote usage in chat. I won't get it, but I'll try it. The other 3 I'll go for. I always do. Because in this batch is the hardest skip in the game. Only 13 people have it, I think, total. I've gotten it 4 times ever. Ooh, that's an oh my dog. Okay, let's try this one more time. Oh, nope. Not worth. But yeah, the skip you don't go for in runs because it's ridiculously hard. But I'll try it. Oh, you tried? Thank you. I expect to see that before and after the skip. Attempt. Is that another dog? Oof. That's a nice looking dog emote. This level's bad. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. The rainbow is really tight on this level, so it's where most of the resets happen. That's good enough. Okay, that's good. It's really good speed. Flip jump, perfect. It's happening. First try in a marathon. Nice. Okay, here it is. Tom Hanks, I can say that, Toaster. He likes it. And I respect that. Alright, here we go, I'm doing the skip, I'm going for it. Dang. I'm not going for it again. That was bad. So yeah, the idea is to squeeze into that gap down there, and then get a near frame perfect corner jump, and hope that you make it across this gap with very little speed. Well played, thanks. Really helps me out. So yeah. Oh, nice, thanks to the emote there. really helps me out. Alright, this level has the biggest skip in the game. Not the hardest, but it's the one that saves the most amount of time. I'm gonna hopefully skip the entire left-hand side. Yes. Okay. That's about 12.5 seconds faster than the rainbow time. There's not. I'm just gonna say there's not even a left side of that level. Doesn't exist. This is I think the first time I see Cedar as a character. His animations or hitboxes are weird, so or not hitbox. His animations are weird, so yeah, that was a skip by the way. That's one of the harder ones. Well, to get perfectly, I don't do the hard version. I do a slightly easier version. That one saves like 6 seconds, maybe 5-6 seconds. It's a big one. Alright, Rostafro here. Pretty fun level, but as most bonuses go, it's over pretty quick. Like 20 seconds. Alright. Look where we are now. Into another hook batch of levels. Good start. A lot harder than the first hook batch, as you might think, but you can use the hook jump glitch a lot more effectively here and just save off so much time. I'm gonna save there. A little slow but safe. Alright. This one has a weird, interesting strat that I might get. Maybe not. Oh, nope. You can activate that checkpoint from below and then reset to it and activate the next one. And then reset to that and save like a second. It's really precise. So if you get it, cool. If you don't, just keep going, whatever. Alright, this is one of my favorite levels. Oh, okay. A little bit late on the hook there. There we go. That's good enough. Oh! I'm going for the stump strat. I need to stop doing that. There we go. Look at that. Look how easy it was to get up there without doing what I was doing before. Crazy. Oh, that was tight. Like with hook jumps, I'm just flying around these levels, beating the rainbows by multiple seconds, which is not what the intention was of the developers. But they are cool devs. I didn't even tell them that I was gonna run. They're in Europe. They'd probably be awake by now. Ooh, good. Oh yes. Does not go well usually. Oh man, all these bonks. But it's okay. Okay, skip that. There was a precise jump. You can skip going around that huge loop. Yeah, almost dead with hook batch. As quickly as we came into it. Sad. It's really sad. It's one of the longer character challenges. Not the longest, that's the final one, but it's really intricate. There's just so many little things that you can do in this level. I'm probably going to be behind, I guess, the record time by like 2.5, 3 seconds, because it's just not worth the risk. It is really not. There we go. Yeah. About 3.5. So yeah, I'm not holding back for most levels, except bonus levels, where the routes are just too risky, usually, to go for. So there's very few places where I'm playing it safe, because I given it my all. But yeah, done with that one. This is the final batch in the any percent run, because it contains the quote-unquote final boss. So Kentinator, who is the artist formerly known as Dr. Kentany, he's Pull the Terminator, whatever movie. He's back, half robot, and he's back for revenge. So he turned the whole place into a terrible nightmare. But it's not a nightmare, 'cause it's real. But yeah, he took out the busts of the characters in the back, put a gold statue in place. Everything's on fire. This level batch in particular, like, really messes with most PCs, computers. This game is not the most optimized. It's really resource intensive, so I struggle to run this game at 720p, decent bitrate, which is why I'm upgrading my desktop soon. My laptop right now is burning. Yeah, this level is one of the longer ones, called The Wall. It's pretty tough. Rainbow used to be pretty easy, then they buffed it. Oh, that's a bad disconnect then. What I could do about that. But they changed it and made it hard. So in runs where you need the rainbow, it's a little rough. That's not usually the section where you mess up. I just got a weird angle off that jump. This is the wall. Yay, we did it. It's actually really hard to make it up. Unless you know to jump at. Otherwise, you just kind of go and you just kind of run and jump in and you fly left and you're like, what am I doing? Why can't I make it? But we got it figured out. This level, I'll go for the skip. Nope. I bonked the wall. Thank you so much for that, Congrace. Really helps me out. Okay. This might not work. Nope. I need to make it up there in 2 cycles to get the rainbow time. Because the rainbow also does that little skip there. So, dang, hit it again. Sometimes you just don't make it up here, and I haven't yet to figure out why, because I do the same things. I run off the wall a little bit, I jump. Sometimes I just don't make it, and I jump really far right. Still need to work on that one. It's been like 4 years now. Pinball, this one is... it's an interesting level. It's a really fun level. I had the world record on it for less than a day. Now the record's over like a second faster. But it's cool. It's the only record I've ever held in this game, IL. Okay, I just did a little skip there. Skip those things. Oh, dang. So you skip a little troll section, so in that section you have to jump very precisely or else the bumpers will just blast you off. Line Rider? Oh yeah. You know what I'm gonna do now? Now I gotta watch Line Rider YouTube videos like all night. Alright, gonna try to get a skip here. Looking good. Yes! Just saved 8 seconds. It's not the hardest thing to do, but you can just mess it up so easily. So this is Kentinator. The challenge. So this is what unlocks the last batch of levels. And puts you into the credits. So like this is why we kind of end the any percent route here, because it's like the final boss and then credits. But the credits are playable credits with low gravity. So since this is 100%, this level doesn't add anything to your like overall level, like your medal count. But yeah, if you need to do the challenge or bonus levels, they just add a little check. So it's a level, it's here, gives you a check as well. If you hold right, I think, and don't do any jumps or anything, or slide, I think you get a time of 1 minute and 1 second on the dot. It's been a while, so I don't remember, but it's about that. So I'm gonna not do that and choose to go fast. Oh no, we're not finished yet. No. I accidentally hit the jump button there. That was my bad. So time is not now. So the menu is a little annoying because you have to go back out. It puts you back in, you have to go back in and awkwardly menu through to get to the thingy. Let's do this again. Yo, that's a huge raid. But yeah, after this level I'll be going into the hardest batch of levels. There's only the last batch, the hardest batch. Here. Back to the city. So the last batch was kind of hard. This batch is insane. Took me like 3 days to figure out how to get out of that fishbowl there, my first try. Like first time getting there. This might not make it. I got clipped and I lost speed. It's kind of annoying. Happens a lot on this level. There we go. Okay, I can try to get a skip here, but if I mess it up, yeah, nah, it's not worth it. If I mess it up, I'll bonk and lose 30 seconds. Ooh, okay. I did not need that. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna do a little hook jump there to skip up there right away and avoid that section there. This is the last hook level in the game. There's only one hook level in this final batch. Kinda glad. Yeah, calculated. Can maybe get up there? Nah. It'll save 3 seconds, but it's kinda tough. Good. It's a really low curve there. Might be crunching for time here. Okay, come on. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're good. I've played this game for 850 hours and I still can't beat these levels. Faulty one life. Bird sad. Alright, this is there. That was a lot of speed, right? Oh, dang. We're about to see it again. I hope you're ready. This is like the most speed you can get in the game without glitches and level letters and stuff. Oof, that's fine. So yeah, these levels you can't really afford to reset, like anywhere, or else you're just gonna not make the rainbow time and get sad. That's unfortunate. That was... I don't know what happened there actually, but I didn't make it, so I'm assuming it's my fault. So I'm just gonna say my bad. I'll be out of here quick. This is a nightmare. Yeah, level design took a huge inspiration from Sonic. Genesis, like Sonic in this game. Okay, that's good enough. That was bad. Not gonna worry about it. It's over. So this is one of the harder levels. This was the final level in the beta, or early access, I guess, whichever. I wasn't a part of it, so I don't remember which it was. With a really annoying start. Only like 100 people beat it by the time it was done. So it's a tough one. Hopefully I don't beef up here, because there's a lot of stuff I can mess up and then, you know, look at that reset. 30 seconds, not minutes wasted. So I'm gonna try to get enough speed to go here and the next cycle up here. If I don't, I can still get the rainbow. Okay, we're good. Getting sweaty. Okay, this is the final 3 levels in this batch are different, like, I guess, tests of your skills. So this one is Way the Ninja, the Precision Challenge. Precision in my momentum-based platformer, excuse me. Sorry. So it's a really long level, about 40 seconds, and has some of the most difficult precision platforming in the game. And you can afford one reset in this level, usually there. So we'll see what I do. Oof, there too. So we're good. Okay, yeah, beat the rainbow 3 seconds. Okay, that's good enough. So this is the endurance test. This level is a little over a minute long. And if I make one mistake, I gotta start the whole thing over. Ooh, that was a nice clip. Gonna focus more, talk less, be smart. So yeah, I think very few people have played these levels, or unlocked these levels, let alone beat them. So the boards are kind of bare, not like super bare, but comparatively to the rest of the game. Okay. Looking good so far. There's one really choke heavy section that I can just really mess up and be sad about. It's here. Kinda did, but we're good. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, I might not make it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. We're good. Missing that jump into the downhill at the end there almost guarantees you fail. So, okay, we're out of there. So this is the last level of the run. I'll call time when I collect the last coin. There's 100 coins. Level's huge. This is the routing challenge. So assuming I do this properly, I'll get a time of about 1:40 to 1:50. So that's with a pretty good route. The old world record route. It's only one route outdated, so it's pretty fast. Okay, it's good. That's the hardest part. Making it up there with my speed. So yeah, it's been good here. That's bad. It's a waste of time. Yeah, I can't make it. I'll get that later. It's a little annoying. That's good. So yeah, it's a pleasure running for Valuethon, as always. Highest value marathon alive. And now for charity, so that's cool. It's pretty cool. Oof. Uh-oh. I have to get one more coin up there. So if you'll excuse me, the run's not quite over yet. Check me out. And time. Okay. Ooh, man. What is that RTA? Wow, 40. Ooh. No, it's fine. We use in-game time because loads are really, this game's unoptimized and, you know. But sub 50 minutes is pretty good. I cannot complain because I lose like 4 minutes to loads compared to other people. If you want, I can show off like a 1.5 minute little Easter egg if you think we have time. Up to you though. Completely up to you. Good either way. Otherwise, yeah. Support charity. Watch Grand Theft Auto. And, oh, I guess I'll... Sweet, yeah, I'll do it. Let me make sure I get all the medals. I did. Okay. sweet. This'll be quick. So, very few people know about this. I didn't know about it until I was on the couch at AGQ 2017 for Shark's Run. I was like, oh, that's a thing. So, I'm going to go up to the shark point here to have a good advantage. So, I'm going back. You might notice what's going on with that. So, I have to get a very precise amount of speed and land just right. One of these and land on top of one of those pillars. It'll take a few tries, but oh, it'll be worth it. That's good. Land. Thank you. Yeah, oh, nice. Okay, here we are. Oh god, corners. Look at that. So yeah. Thanks for having me on the marathon. Glad to run for a charity. It's always a good feeling. And yeah, Vice City next. I'll be in chat. See you guys later.